All right. Hey, I'm just popping on. How's everybody doing tonight? Wednesday, September 5th, 2019. I know there's a lot of lives going on tonight. Borderline Hordish is going to be on in about 11 minutes. And looks like she's got guests tonight, Grimes Finds and Rise and Grind, and co-host with Pat D72. So I am just sitting here. I got to do some paperwork, sort. Still haven't gotten in my storage unit. And the whole purpose of the storage unit is not that I have that much inventory. Is I'm stepping over myself at home, and I need the space so I can kind of get through my garage in the next 2 weeks and find all the vintage junk treasures that I can sell and try to move on, find new homes. The update on the online auction that we did with Cooper yesterday in the back of the pickup truck. I listed a couple items, the Raggedy Ann, the pit game. The pit game sold today on eBay. And so that was a nice little, if you list it, they will buy it. And got more. I've just got to keep listing. I think I did 8 listings last night. I was up pretty late, but was hanging out, listed 3 pairs of shoes, 2 Merrills, and an Edmund something or other high dollar leather shoe. So that's what's going on listing wise. I'm going to be listing tonight. I promised Caroline that I'd have that pile of boxes that I've got over there behind the sofa out of here probably about a week ago. But tomorrow, one of my old roommates is coming over and it's going to help me sort. And since it's going to be raining due to the hurricane coming through, the rain bands, we probably won't be able to set up tables outside. So we're going to sort through and do 4 things. 1 to get rid of, 2 donate, 3 flea market, 4 list on eBay. And that's it. And it's going to go out. If I can't make, what did I say, $15 profit after fees, I'm probably not going to list it on eBay. And I'm probably going to just donate it or put it in the flea market box. I need the space. I need to change my my business mode. So that is the update. I say we've got 42 people in the chat right now taking a look. I'm just kidding. I don't think we've got anybody, which is fine with me because I'm really just rambling. But 2 people watching. Uh-oh, that must be me. Rambling. Oh, Marie and Jennifer. Hey, I'm just rambling here. Thank y'all for popping in. I know Borderline's, like I said, they're doing her Thursday night live show. So hopefully you guys can join that. I just find when I'm doing a live, I kind of get a little bit done. I've got a stack of paperwork here just to show y'all real quick. I kind of have reset up the photo area. And probably gonna do a few more listings and all that. So I don't see I've got to look at the chat, the live chat here. All right, I see you guys. Yeah, I was up kind of late last night. I did was with Cliff, and I didn't go to bed till like 8. So, do you guys know I got an email from, I guess, StreamYard saying that my free subscription is up and I've got to do the basic. Do y'all know anything about what that entails? Is like $19.95 a month, or can you keep doing the free? I know they had mentioned it was kind of like, and it looks like that said that the basic one it eliminated the StreamYard logo that's up top. You got unlimited number of lives and some other things, but I haven't paid for anything. I'm not that serious about it yet. So, do you guys know anything about that? What's the LOL, Jennifer? Yeah, I did too, Marie. I got an email, and I'm gonna keep doing the free for now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the free. It seems to work, and then we'll go from there. So, who's going over? Type 1 if you're going over to Borderline Hordish in 7 minutes. Uh-oh, here comes Kendall. Kendall. You gonna say hi, Kendall?
Where am I?
All right, hold on. Let's see. There you are. So tell them about how school's going.
Good.
What else? Do you want to sit and talk for a few minutes? Fill them in. Anything?
So, guys, I'm going to be drawing on my dad's face.
No.
So, what color is your favorite? What color is your favorite?
You got to get like this. Look.
What color is your favorite, Daddy?
Mine would be green, Kendall.
Okay, let's
But don't be drawing on me. Uh-oh. Jennifer said, hi, Kendall.
Hi.
Marie said, wave, Kendall. She said, lots of laughs. Pink. We don't have pink. So another highlight we did today, we ended up switching my phones from Verizon to Sprint. Not because I'm a big fan of Sprint, but I was just getting tired of Verizon. And my bill at Verizon was like $150 a month. And so I ended up getting 5 lines at Sprint with the promise that the bill would be about $120. And so far, in the last 2 months, they've charged me over $400. And I'm being very patient with the young lady because she's very helpful. But to shout out to the Sprint rep, Liz.
He's saying me, by the way.
But oh my gosh, Marie said hers is like $500. They're picking green, blue, all the different green and blue. So I'm being really patient with her on getting the phone straight. I just want the same amount that I can expect every month. So the phones that I've got on there, and then you've already shown that, Kendall. The phone you showed it on another video. The phones that I've got on there, I think I've got insurance on one, and then I had to upgrade my phone to an A50 or something because the one they gave me, the reception was terrible. So that's the deal. But anyway, what I was going to tell you is Brady's got his phone. He can't take it out of the house and all that, but we ended up getting him a email address, and his email address is bradypicker15@gmail.com. So Brady because of his name, Picker because he actually hangs with me sometimes and goes picking. His mom was like, why are you doing that? Brady said, because I pick, Mommy. And then 15 is his baseball number. So it's kind of cool. And now we've just got to watch the content and what he's downloading and all that. So, but my kiddos are growing up. And that's the day that, all right. So, oh my gosh, how do I, can I not post this live, Marie? Nobody's going to watch this. Nobody's going to watch this, hopefully. And if they do, hopefully they don't mess around. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? I saw you on Bo Knows the other night. I was on there. You knew I was there. But the Amazon girl, are you going to be on Borderline Hoardish in a couple minutes? I just wanted to pop on real quick, say hi, kind of fill you in on my day and figure out my content. I went in, I was mentioning the Sprint store, went in there and promoted, I was trying to get my phone straight, was in there for about 40 minutes. And I think I picked up 4 or 5 subs because everybody in the Sprint store, the young kids were amazed that I was dumpster diving and reselling on eBay. And so they subbed up, and the Samsung rep was in there, and he was actually talking about his wife wanting to do like a cooking show with her kids and content that was family friendly. And so that was kind of neat. And he actually did sub. His name was Dwayne, and he did sub to my channel, Dwayne Hayes. And I think he had a couple game content on his channel, and I had like 3 or 4 subs, so it's kind of neat. But not that I'm counting, but it was like, I think between yesterday and today, I got about 10 new subscribers, and some of them were just from kind of watching some of the suggested lives. And there's some freaky stuff out there, I'll tell you guys, on that live content. It's amazing, some of the content that what's coming out of people's mouths and that people that are listening to it. I wish we could just have a world that was like our reseller community. We still kind of butt heads sometimes, but we respectfully butt heads, I guess. So that. Oh, I got you. I got you, Marie. That's good. So at least I have it on file and yeah, posted as private. Got it. Good idea. Yeah, I've got to be. I just I forget about all these trolls and all that. I'm just kind of a trusting guy. But you can't give that stuff out because they'll take advantage of it. So yeah, so that was really neat, Tiffany, yesterday with Joy, and then her inviting you, and those the Hustler TV and Tech in the Bathroom and Bonos. Those guys seem like they're really nice guys. And then was it Shorty DVD? Whatever it was. That was funny. So hey Glenn, Swamp Picker, how are you? Hey, I'm just live for a few minutes. I know Borderline Kimmy's going on with her Thursday Night Live, so you guys can pop over there if you want. I may just keep talking and watch that later. I'm just trying to get some things done, so I thought I'd just hop on real quick. Oh, so you're doing paperwork? Yep, I got you. Yeah, I've got to. I not only have to take care of my family, but also my mom's in a nursing home, so I get a lot of her stuff. So I've got to sort through that and do. Not that she's got a lot of bills, but I've just kind of got to watch the numbers. And I've mentioned this in the past that my dad was in the military, good old country boy from Kentucky, and he just listened to everything those guys financially listened to what he was told as a young soldier, and he set his family up for my mom and him, that she's taken care of after my dad passed away. So it's been really nice not have to worry about taking care of her. Not like I've mentioned before, she's in a care facility. She's got dementia. She's out of it. I call her dementia mom. As a matter of fact, I went to visit her today, and I think one of the things, since I am committed to my, visiting my mom and knowing some of the other residents and all that, I've got a good lead on. There's a new resident couple in the facility, and the gentleman's wife has dementia, and he is totally overwhelmed and stressed out about getting his house cleaned out and sold. And one of the directors had mentioned me and asked me if I would be willing to help him. And so I had a little sit down with him today, kind of just set him at ease. And he's still got power of attorney over things. He's still of sound mind. His wife is in the facility, and they're living their new home is going to be in the facility. And so I kind of just found out what he was thinking on the house. Of course, that's the biggest asset. It's not the cherry china hutch or the dining room table, or the 4-poster bed that he was talking about, or the wooden bookshelves. And we're just kind of just a program that, hey, I've got some resources. I used to have a handyman business. I worked with a lot of real estate agents on getting houses ready to sell. I know a little bit about you don't have to basically do your full 6% commission on buying and selling, and how that split works. And just he's had 50 years in his house. And so just talking about it, I don't know. I've got to go look at it. It's just like I never could give an estimate for home repair over the phone, because you just never know what you're going to come into. So we've got an appointment next week. I'm going to go basically snag him out of the he can still go out and drive, but he's, I think, 72. But I'm going to snag him out of the facility. He was worried about leaving his wife there. We're going to go over to the house, and the house is over close to the neighborhood where my wedding reception was after I got married, at a golf club. And I can't figure out, he said it's either a 3 or 4 level house. So I think it's like a tri-level, where half of it goes up and down. And we're just going to do a quick walkthrough and kind of take sticky notes and stuff that's going to come to the facility, because they basically tried the facility out for a little bit, and they decided that's going to be their new home. So now it's official. They got to move their furniture in. And just, I understand, having a loved one with dementia, and it's very stressful, and he's very worried about the deal. And it was so we're going to go over to the thing. He's got two sons that are distant, and they're they're going to come up and help, but I've got to talk to them to make sure that they're on board with me helping their dad, and we're going to see if we can help this guy out and decide, talk about things like bed linens and towels, and if they've been in a house for 50 years, those things are pretty worn out. And I said, hey, you've gotten 50 years of use out of this stuff, and now you've got a new chapter, new opportunity. And I said, be thankful, and let's find new homes for this stuff. Let's give you an example, like if I'm helping somebody at like the linens and all that, the SPCA is a great place to donate that stuff. So Cheryl knows, welcome in. How are you? Another RVA. And Michelle, how are you? Where I mentioned our meetup is next Tuesday, 10 o'clock, Chick-fil-A. If anybody can make it, and just spread the word. Hope everybody can hang out. It's just a good, how lonely sometimes this business gets. So we're going to go over there, and I think the kiddos, we're going to, game plan was decide what their parents need, and then help move that into the facility, and then we're going to decide what's going to go on. And I said, anytime you can fire me. I said, I've kind of let me know if I'm going too fast, too slow. He'd said, okay, he wanted to have the house listed by October, and I told him absolutely it's not going to happen. No way. Richmond, Virginia, Glenn. So that was but I always want when I'm in a situation like that, because there's a lot of people that are not honest with, and I'm getting up there, older people. When I say older, take advantage of older people. I'm above 50 now, so I'm starting to get old. But I want the kids to know I'm helping. It's going to be a mutually beneficial thing, that I'm helping their dad and make sure we're all on the same page. And if there's anything that they do want, any heirlooms, any collections, he had mentioned, like, I was just kind of going through my head on, do you have any electronics, any wreckage? Do you have any hobbies? He said he had a lot of books, but he said they just need to be all thrown in the dumpster. So I've got to see. A question I asked was, is it a smoke-free home, pet-free home? And he said yes. And I said, man, you got that going for you, because there's situations where I've been in homes where they've had some nice stuff, but they've also had cats, or they've had dogs, and they love their stuff, but they love their cats and dogs more, and their stuff is going to end up going to the dump because it smells like cat urine or dog poo, and you kind of get used to that. And so he was chilling, and he mentioned to the administrator, said, hey, John's going to help me out. I want to, have the kids call me. So I challenged him to say, hey, have the boys call me so we're on the same page. We're going to meet Wednesday, go down there. So that's the update on that. Do I need that on my plate right now? Probably not. Do I need it in my toolbox or resume? I probably do, because if you do it right, those facilities are looking for people that treat their residents right. And I think it's a good doorway for me. So between that opportunity, the home show coming up on the 28th, getting the storage straight, getting the house stuff straight, that's what I've got going on. So thank y'all for the 3 thumbs up. If Kendall was here, she'd actually tell you thumbs up. What else was going on? Oh, it's talking about some of the content. I check lives every once in a while, the suggested lives on the screen, and there is some messed up content out there. I mean, everybody's got their own options and all that, but there was a couple out there that they're just sitting around smoking, and they had a couple hundred people watching them smoke, and then people were giving them super chats to buy more. I think they're talking about marijuana. I don't know. But it was actually pretty funny, but it was kind of like, man, they must not have kids, because if I got that time to sit around and smoke and drink, I got more important things or stuff to do. I keep looking over at all my junk. So What else? Let's see. You'd be surprised what people find entertaining, John. Oh, I know. I know. Like me sorting my boxes. I'm fascinated by that. Like people going through their junk drawer and all that. And it helps me. And so when I'm and talking about stories, it gives me closure. It moves things along. And we might end up doing a live tomorrow when Oliver's here. Oliver was a roommate of mine when I first moved to Richmond. I found him at like a housing office at VCU, and he was going through a divorce, and his rent was right, and we kind of just stayed friends, 20 years later. And so we'll see what happens with the weather tomorrow and sorting and all that. But what was another site? Another lady was something. I subbed to her, the wood lady, and then I met a lady that came on Cliff Boondock's channel. Good Witch Hunter was her name, and she was from Petersburg, Virginia, which is about 30 minutes south of here. And I invited her to the meetup, and she's a dumpster diver, and I think she DG dumpster dives. So you never know. I'm not into witches, but I can have a friend that's a witch. So that's cool. Thumbs up, people. Thanks, Glenn. Hey, let's see. Let's see if I can. How do we highlight that? See, I'm not showing the chat on my stream anymore. What I talked about earlier, Glenn, is I got an email from StreamYard that was saying that my free subscription was over and it was time to buy a basic or professional deal. It was like $29 or $19.99 a month, and I don't need that. But I noticed for some reason, I noticed the swamp or the StreamYard logo is not in the video on my screen, and I can't highlight the banners anymore. So I don't know what's going on. You guys are still hearing what I'm saying, so I'll just keep talking. Thumbs up, people. I'll tell you. So it seems like there's been some drama going on YouTube. I'm not too much into drama, but it seems like there's a couple channels that are dealing with different drama. It's not funny because it's actually hurtful. It's like if you don't like people's content, just don't watch it. And because you have a tool. So thanks, Marie. Just don't watch content. I was watching. It's beautiful. Well, these two drag queen guys were doing their makeup today, and it was actually, these guys look great. And it's just like they're so excited to share their skills and their makeup and their highlighter and all. It was great. It was a great just distraction from the world watching these guys. Not my thing, but it was my thing for a couple minutes, just watching them do their makeup. So, oh gosh, okay, 9:12. You guys are still hanging. Hopefully you're double dipping. That's what I do sometimes, is watch 2 or 3 things at once. Also, it's keeping me. I think Uncle Jed's got an auction going on tonight, and if I don't watch it, I don't spend money. Although I like his deals because he's got some good pricing on his auctions. I feel like I got to be showing y'all something or whatever. I was thinking, we're trying to find my list. So I showed you let me show you what sold out of that truck haul yesterday, and then show you the Raggedy Ann. There's a couple things that were kind of special. So like I said on the when I did the online auction, I didn't go to the preview. As a matter of fact, I missed another preview today. So when you're buying as is, where is, you don't know the scale of it, you don't know if it smells, you don't know if it's dirty, ripped. You're just trusting with what they photograph. And so this auction that Cooper and I listed yesterday was one of those where I just I had a weak moment. I was buying, bidding on stuff, and everything was under $1. The highest thing I think I bid was on that oak chair, and I think I'll be able to flip that at the home show. I know I'll be able to flip it at the home show. In worst case, I'll end up putting it in my mom's room at the nursing home because it's nice and sturdy. But one of the neatest things I found was one that was that cardboard box that had the Disney World wrapping paper or the decal. I was trying to Kendall. Do you have my phone? Bring me my phone, please. Oh my gosh, she's got my phone. So anyway, this doll, Raggedy Ann doll. It's got the old tag. Please hand me my phone.
That's the creepiest doll I ever seen.
It's creepy, man. But look at the neatest thing about it is in the back. Oh, Cheryl's listening on Amazon. Cool.
What's that?
It's a ticking time bomb. It's actually a music box. Don't be thumbs down.
They can't stay.
Yeah, they can. I just have the volume off.
Give me a cone.
So that was the music box. That's kind of neat. I listed that. I think I listed $18,
No.
$6 shipping, and with offer. So it'll find a new home. So what y'all's trick on getting musty smell out? Fresh air, and then another one. I know tobacco smell. I put in a container and then put coffee grounds is one of my tricks. So there's that. The pit game is much like freezer. Yep, I've heard that too. So the pit game, I was at Chick-fil-A. I took it into Chick-fil-A, kind of went through it. And I think the toy lot on this, I got the whole box was like $2.99 maybe. And the pit game, I think I sold for $12.85. I'm paying shipping, so I'll make $5 or $6. Cards. It's got a cool little dinger bell.
Mommy, we can get.
So I'll pack this up real nice. All right, cool, Kendall. Thank you. So look, let's watch it. See, we're watching on YouTube. Let's watch StreamYard, so it's live. There we go. So it's taking away all of our. All right, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, but
That's so cool, guys.
all right. Some of my stuff is back now for some reason, but my chat's not. All right, can't break it. All right. So anyway, so that was. So I think that total auction buy was $30, and I've already probably made about a third of it back. A third, a quarter. Let's call it a quarter. And I will. I don't average on my receipts. I do my counting method is I don't do each's price. I basically just I'm write off my whole ticket, and then I write off what I sell as cost of goods minus what I sell, and then the difference is my profit, and then I donate the rest. So all right, Kendall, let's see what's going on. So those were two things that we did from the Ann Dar's in the house. Hey Ann, how are you? Ann, where are you from? Thanks for popping in.
It has like a hole.
Yeah, I know. They carved the hole in the back. Let's not mess it up, though, please. Don't pull it out.
I don't know how to turn it.
Yeah, you turn it just like that. Let's stop winding.
It stinks.
It's a little musty, and I couldn't lay all this stuff out. So another thing in that box of stuff was a box of linens. And I bought it because of the Dairy Queen glasses. And I'm not sure there's much money in the Dairy Queen glasses. Matter of fact, I'll probably just end up taking those to the flea market and I'll recover my costs just selling them at the flea market. But the linens were kind of cool. There was some embroidery in there. There was some cotton dish towels that used to have the calendars on them. And then there was some homemade kitchen aprons in there, and almost like diaper cloth, the old cotton diaper cloth. So I think somebody had mentioned they might be interested in that lot. I need to them see if they want any of it. But that's that. So Ann's in Florida. You guys are done with the storm. Hope you didn't get much flood or anything. Borderline Hortish is live 17 minutes ago. So if you guys want to zip over there, I don't expect you to stay. I love Kimmy. She's pretty funny. One day I'll have her live on my show, our show, right, Kendall?
Okay.
What? Stop. Oh, we don't need to be messing. What do you want to tell them? Anything? Kendall's got her first cheer assignment.
Yeah, and guess what? It's I have a cheer competition this Saturday, and it's like 1 hour away.
Cool. So yeah.
And my dad's not coming.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're not.
Oh. So I've been busy making. We got a car wash on Saturday, and the weather, I think tomorrow's the bad weather to blow through. We'll do a car wash, and I made some cool car wash signs. You guys want to see it?
Yes.
All right.
I'll talk with them.
All right, you talk, and then.
No, go back where I can talk.
Oh, you can.
Like chat.
Okay, hold on.
Like the other chat.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
You ready? All right, so Kendall's going to talk. I'm going to go. I haven't put it all together yet, but I'll show you what I've done.
My teacher is really nice. She's like calm and all that. And yeah. And did my dad show you this? And guess what? It's like this little napkin holder in like the 80s or something like that. I have no idea. And then my dad got these folders that in the dumpster.
All right, hold on.
What is that? What is that?
Hold on. All right.
Looks kind of cool, I guess. I'll hold the wheel.
Hold it right here.
Okay.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
wait. Let's take it apart. Let's do this.
Here we go, guys. I'm gonna show you. Wait, sorry.
All right, so
Okay, guys.
I might do another video on this because I'm actually pretty proud of this sign. So, can y'all see that?
And let me put the pieces
Okay,
on.
you put the pieces on, Kendall. Hold on, I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, here is one piece.
Okay.
And my dad's like, well, why don't we do baseball wheels?
So we did little pucks that were baseball wheels, and they're part of Iron Bridge Baseball. So we kind of put the logos on there.
So we're gonna do the wash now.
All right. So these are basically just pointing directional signs. I'm assuming the front of the car is going to point toward the car wash. Uh-oh, you got to learn how to spell wash. So basically the baseball player would be holding this sign, kind of just pointing them in the direction of it.
And like maybe like a broom or something.
We'll see.
So let's get
Hold on.
close.
So here's my question: is you can it kind of blends into the table and all that, but I was thinking about putting maybe like a red with two small blue stripes, or blue stripe with two small red stripes, kind of going right down the middle, just
Okay.
to kind of highlight the car a
So
little bit more.
guys,
Hold on, Kendall, let me finish talking.
I'm gonna show them a
So
big.
that's the sign, and then I end up cutting these out of some particle board.
Okay,
with my
guys, now
router.
I'm gonna show you a close up.
All right, do the close up, Kendall.
So here's like a nice gold with some like very smells like Sharpie.
Hey, Good Witch, honey. We were just talking about you. That I met a new friend from
So
Petersburg earlier. Thanks for being in
then
the
here's
chat.
the
And
other
if you guys haven't checked out her channel,
wheel.
go check it
Here's
out.
the other wheel,
She's there.
guys.
Uh-oh, Tiffany said hi, Kendall.
Hi, Tiffany.
Rusted Raccoon's in the house. Thank you,
Is
guys.
in-
Thanks for all the thumbs up. We're just showing off
Here's-
our be slow, Kendall. See how dizzying it is? We're showing off our car wash sign. And I made 2 of these, so one for each side of the road pointing in, and so our car wash is Saturday. So, all right, so I think we're gonna let me smash that like button and be number 7. That's what I do, man. I always say I'm whatever number and then smash it. So that's great. Thanks, Rusted Raccoon. Thanks for checking this out. If you guys are not, if you're a Borderline Hordage fan, she's doing her live right now. I think I'm gonna just zip over there and see what's going on, and then I've got to do some paperwork. So thanks for hanging out with us, and hope your night goes well. Make Friday productive.
Like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Go to my face.
Oh my gosh.
And see you guys next time.
I hold it still. It gets dizzy. It's
Bye.
like vertigo. All right, bye-bye. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Good job, Kendall. Good job, girl.
Bye.